I welcome all the assembled devotees, and I'm thankful and grateful for your presence and association. Please pray so that I could say something or do this Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. And of course, along with Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya, I also wish to serve you. So, please pray so that I say something worthwhile. 10th Canto, Chapter 66, and we have verses 21, 22, which are remaining verses from yesterday. Yesterday's speaker did not cover them. And then we have 23 and 24 also, which are today's verses, you could say. So I will just read or recite the verses myself, the Sanskrit part, and read the translation. And then when we come to text 24, you could repeat after me. 21. Iti kshiptva shitair barnair virati kritya paundrakam shiro vrashat rathangena vajrenendro yatha gire. Translation. Having thus derided Paundraka, Lord Krishna destroyed his chariot with his sharp arrows. The Lord then cut off his head with Sudarshan disc, just as Lord Indra lops off a mountain peak with his thunderbolt weapon. Text 22. Tatha kashi pater kayat chera utkritya patribhihi nyapatayat kashi puryam padmakoshamivā nila. Translation. With his arrows, Lord Krishna similarly severed Kashi Raja's head from his body, sending it flying into Kasi city like a lotus flower thrown by the wind. There's a purport. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti explains why Krishna threw Kasi Raja's head into the city. Quote. Entire thing is a quotation, the rest of the purport. As he went off to battle, the king of Kasi had promised the citizens, and quote, "My dear residents of Kasi, today I will bring the enemy's head into the midst of the city. Have no doubt of this," unquote. The king's sinful queens had also boasted to their maids in waiting, quote, "Today our master will certainly bring the head of the Lord of Dwarka," unquote. Therefore, the Supreme Lord threw the king's head into the city to astonish the inhabitants. You're getting there. You're getting this. Right? Text 23. Evam matsarinam hatva paundrakam sasakham harihi dvarakama vishat siddhair Giyamana kathamritaha. Having thus killed envious Paundrak and his ally, Lord Krishna returned to Dwarka. As he entered the city, the Siddhas of heaven chanted his immortal nectarian glories. Text number 24. Please repeat after me. Sanityam Bhagavadhyana Pradvasta Khila Bandhanaha Vipranascha Hare Rajan Swarupam Tanmayo Bhavat Sanityam Bhagavad Dhyana Pradvasta Khila Bandhanaha Vipranasya Hare Rajan Swarupam Tanamayo Bhavat Saha Hi Paundraka Nityam constant Bhagavat upon the Supreme Lord Dhyana by his meditation Pradvasta completely shattered Akhila all Bandhanaha whose bondage Vibhranaha assuming Cha and Hare of Lord Krishna Rajan, O King Parikshit Swarupam the personal form Tanmayaha absorbed in Krishna, absorbed in consciousness of him Abhavat he became. Translation and purport by followers of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. By constantly meditating upon the Supreme Lord, Paundraka shattered all his material bonds. Indeed, by imitating Lord Krishna's appearance, O King, he ultimately became Krishna conscious. Purport. Srila Prabhupada writes as follows in Krishna, that's Krishna book. As far as Paundraka was concerned, somehow or other, he was always thinking of Vasudeva by falsely dressing himself in that way. And therefore, Paundraka achieved Sarupya, one of the 5 kinds of liberation, and was thus promoted to Vaikuntha planets where the devotees have same bodily feature as Vishnu with 4 hands holding the 4 symbols. Factually, this meditation was concentrated on the Vishnu form, but because he thought himself to be Lord Vishnu, he was offensive. After being killed by Krishna, however, that offense was also mitigated, and thus he was given Sarupya liberation and he attained the same form as the Lord. So that's amazing. Aren't you amazed? This Paundraka is Matsarinam Hatva is envious amongst so many other bad qualities. In fact, is a personification of all the bad qualities. Matsarinam is just one sampling mentioned here. So such a person, well, such a demon, killed by the Lord and killed along with his Sasakam, and just see the outcome. A Rajan, Sukadeva Goswami is trying to get attention of King Parikshit. Parikshit Maharaj, please note, Rajan, see what has just now happened. Hare Vibhranascha Swarupam. That Matsarinam, Paundrakam, that envious and etc., other bad quality, full of those. When he was killed, he has assumed Vibhranas, Hare Swarupam. He has attained the Swarup of Hari, and he also has become Tanmayaha Abhavat. Tanmaya, Tatmaya. Tat, Om Tat Sat, Tat is that Lord. He has become Tanmaya. He has become Krishnamaya, or in this case, he has become Vishnumaya. And Srila Prabhupada is explaining that he has been transported to Vaikuntha. He has gone back to Krishna. Haribol! And I'm sure for this reason also, Lord has become victorious, Lord has become glorious. He has performed amazing pastime of liberating this demon and bringing him back to Godhead. Lord has been glorified. And he enters, Dwarakam Avishat, and as he has returned to Dwaraka, completing his mission very successfully, grand success. Dwarkadhisha ki is greeted, welcomed, and glorified for sure by residents of Dwaraka, and mentioned here especially Siddhair. Even the denizens of heaven, only denizens are mentioned, but normally when such killing happens or Lord becomes victorious, killing this demon, that demon, a lot of things happen. All the demigods are delighted and they all begin offering Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutas Sunvanti Divyaistavai. They all begin glorifying the Lord. And Gandharvas begin singing, and Apsaras begin dancing, and shower of flowers. All that is not mentioned here. We should understand that also is happening. That happens every time. And I'm sure this glory is being chanted by Siddhas, Siddhai, Giyamana Kathamritaha. So this glory also includes the glory, all glories to Paundraka. All glories to Paundraka. Our Lord made him glorious and he was brought back to home. Welcome, Paundraka, welcome in Vaikuntha. All glories to you. Hari Hari. So this experience, which we are reading through here and experiencing, this is not the experience of this world. This is certainly out of this world. Well, none of us, you are Vaishnava, so I won't say none of us in that sense. But people of this world, those who are envious of you, those who are offensive, or those who are even ready to kill you, how do you deal with them? I will kill him. Get him out of here. I don't want to see his face again. Tit for tat. That is the policy here in this world. But Lord has adopted a different policy, a different strategy. And instead of, punishing him, killing such Matsarinam, Paundrakam, or cursing him, he has been rewarded. He has been rewarded. And this is, as I said, isn't that an amazing thing? Wonderful Krishna. Amazing Krishna. No comparison between how conditioned souls in this world deal with others, including especially those who are envious of you, those who are offending you, those who are ready to kill you. And how Lord deals with those fellows. Even Uddhav was amazed. And with great amazement, he was talking to Vidura, here, right here in Vrindavan. And he begins, Aho! Now you remember what statement? Aho Bakiyam. That Baki, sister of Baka, is Baki. Huh? Sister of Yam is Yummy, like that. Any words like that. So, and she had come to Gokul and Stanakala Kutam, her breast smeared with poison. And she is described here as Asadvi, as Paundraka has been described in these verses as Matsarinam, envious fellow. The Putana is described Asadvi, not saintly, not a gentle or not gentleman or lady, no, Asadvi. Gentleman is a sadhu, and the lady sadhu is called Sadhvi. But she is a Sadhvi, not Sadhvi. And she had come with all the intention of killing Krishna. But just see Vidura, oh Vidur, what did Lord do? Lebhe gatim dhatri uchitam. This Putana was promoted also to not even only Vaikunth, Golok. And she was made Dhatri, the nurse. Nurse is also one of the mothers. That position, that post, Lord awarded her. And Uddhav says, Kam dayalum sharanam vrshema. Is there anyone else? No, there is no one else. Dayalu, as kind as the Lord. And that is why I take shelter of this Lord. Hari Hari. So same thing applies to killing a Paundraka, and the way Lord dealt with him kindly, compassionately, tolerantly, etc. Hari Hari. Lord's killing is also protecting. There's no difference. Lord is all good. Lord is all good. He's only good. If He kills you, that's good. If He protects you, that's good. He knows what is the best for you. Of course, ultimately, we're all His children, including demons are His children. Now they have assumed that role of demon, temporarily. In the family, well, now there are only one child allowed or two childs. Hum do, hamare do. But when there's to be Ashtaputra Saubhagyavati, sages or they would give Ashirvad, may you have 8 children. Anyway, so all children are not well behaved. Some are bad children, nasty children, or maybe dull-headed children, whatever. Do the parents deal differently with those misbehaved or nasty ones, naughty ones, or dull-headed ones? No, their attitude is similar. They deal kindly, yes? They're supposed to be. Now, why do the parents deal like this, kindly towards all their children, or equally towards all the children? Because the original father, who is also mother, Tvameva Mata, Tvameva Pita, he deals like that. So he has put this kind of thought into the heads and hearts of the parents when Bali and, what is the brother? Bali and Sugriv, right? While they were wrestling, battling, and at one point, and Ram hiding behind the tree, he shot an arrow at Bali. And he collapsed and he was about to leave. Well, while not left yet, he was saying, this is not fair. Injustice. Ram heard that utterance. He rushed forward. Oh, I could take the arrow out. I could pull the arrow out. So this Bali thought for a while. Well, not for long, just for a moment. He said, no. Please, let me be killed by you. This is once in a lifetime opportunity. Being killed by you. No. You have kind of shot an arrow and let it be there. Let me die. Let my death be caused by you and also in your presence. Don't take the arrow out. And then there was Ravan and Marichi. Ravana had proposed, let's go. Where? To Panchavati. He wanted to kidnap Sita. And he wanted Marichi to play a role. You become a deer, and then you enchant Sita, and you try to run away, and for sure Ram will chase after you, and he'll kill you. So that time Marichi, no, what? Stay away from that Ram. I have first-hand experience of Ram's prowess. Don't mess up. Marna hai. If you want to die, of course, let's go. But when Marichi was refusing to go, then Ravan said, okay, then I will kill you. Then Marichi said, okay, let's go. He had only two choices. Being killed by Ravan or being killed by Ram. He preferred being killed by Ram, and so they went off. So being killed by the Lord, as I said, we have no experience of such a kindness. We do not exhibit such kindness, compassion towards others. We are revengeful and whatnot, commonly, normally. But then, well, Srila Prabhupada in one purport mentions two persons' names, and he says they are our acharyas, known for their tolerance and kindness. And one of them is Jesus Christ. See what he was being put through. Was being crucified, nailed down on the cross. But in that state of situation, what is he saying or thinking? Lord, I don't exactly know the word for word what he said, but he's saying, Lord, please forgive them. Oh Lord, please forgive them. Maybe they do not know what they are doing, or their ignorance, etc., is behind all this. Oh Lord, please forgive them. Oh Lord, please be kind to them. This is some demonstration, right? This is like a thinking like Lord. And it's also being Krishna conscious. Being Krishna conscious and then thinking, oh, like Lord. So Jesus exhibited, demonstrated Lord. And then when Namacharya Haridas Thakur was being beaten in marketplace after marketplace after marketplace, humiliated, whatnot, whipped around. That time we hear from Chaitanya Bhagavat, etc., other sources, Lord had sent his weapon, must be Sudarshan, to kill or slaughter those who were beating Haridas Thakur. And they were determined to, if needed, if he doesn't stop chanting, kill him. And if you don't kill him, Chandkaji had mentioned, I will kill you if you don't kill him. So as Haridas Thakur had noticed the presence of Sudarshan was hovering and was ready to go. But Haridas Thakur intervenes. No, Lord. Anyway, these weapons of the Lord is Lord Himself. Weapons are not some additional parts or parcels or objects. This Padma, Shankha, Gada, Chakra, this is part of the form of the Lord. They are Lord. They are Lord. So he's praying to Sudarshan, Lord, that Lord, please save them, protect them, forgive them. Dhyanam Nityam Bhagavad Dhyana Pradvasta Khila Bandhanaha. The special mention is that Paundraka was doing dhyan, meditation, contemplation on the Lord throughout. Yeah, Prabhupada also told one, used to tell this, would say a story, that there was a Bhagavad recitation, and in the audience there was a thief. Somehow he ended up in the audience, and that day the Bhagavad reciter had described the beauty of the Lord, especially how so many ornaments he wears, the crowns and jewels and ankle bells and Kaustuba gem and Makara Kundal and this one and that one. And as he was listening on and on about different valuable jewels and ornaments, thief was making a list. Oh, wow, 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 wow. I would like to get him. Reach out and steal all those valuable jewels and ornaments. Anyway, to maybe just cut the long story short, then he also had, after the end of recitation, that day's session ended, he approached the reciter and said, could you give me the address of this person? Where does he stay? He was told, Vrindavan Dham Ki. And of course, how he looks like, that was already described. And what is his schedule and what time, where does he go? So with all this informed decision, he had all the information, and then he headed for Vrindavan and wanted to catch up with this Krishna at the right time, right place, which he did anyway, as I said. So on the way to Vrindavan, he was just contemplating on, he's beautiful like that, and Purnendu Sundara Mukhadara Vinda Netra, and this one and that one, and this ornament and that ornament. So in other words, he was doing dhyanam. As Paundraka was doing dhyanam, this thief also was doing dhyanam, 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 meditating, and anticipating early meeting at the right place, right time. And so finally, that did happen. He caught up with Krishna. Now, say so. The reciter, he was not really fully convinced that even Lord exists, or he has a form, he's a person, and he did not have that kind of nishtha or that kind of conviction, the reciter of Bhagavatam himself. But as this thief, he had been hearing, he was going, he's there, he's a god, and he's powerful, and he's beautiful, and he has all these ornaments. And so when he finally had, Lord gave him darshan, and he was further concentrating on the beauty of the form with all the ornaments that he was wearing. And then Lord said, okay, go ahead. With what? He could steal. He could take away all the jewels, all the ornaments. Dvasta akhila bandhanaha. As in case of Paundraka, as he was doing dhyan, meditation, fully concentrated, all his bandhanas, all his bondages, akhila bandhana, dvasta, all destroyed to pieces, smashed. Same thing had happened with this thief, and he just fell in love with the Lord. He offered his obeisances unto the Lord. He became great devotee of the Lord and continued to serve the Lord. Gotten rid of this stealing mentality or that bad quality by dhyanam, by remembrance or contemplation on the Lord. Now, Lord does killing. Well, here he has used Sudarshan Chakra, he uses other weapons while killing other demons wherever. But in Vrindavan, what weapons does he use? His body becomes a weapon. His body becomes a weapon. How did he kill Putana? Just suck the, I don't know whether there was a milk or no milk, and killed Putana. He was placed underneath a cart, and he gives few kicks because he was hungry and no one was taking care of him. With a kick, little, how long were the feet and how strong, but he smashed the cart. Then comes whirlwind demon, placed on his shoulder, demon has. Lord just becomes heavy, holds his neck and drop dead. He grows a little older and now he's taking care of the calf. And one demon has come as a calf, Vatsasur. Lord, grabs his hind legs, finished. One demon comes as Bakasur, any weapon involved? He has long beak, and Lord tears them apart with his hand. Demon comes as a bull, Aristasur, holds him with the horn, gone. So, like that, all the demons killed in Vrindavan, weaponless, and as a plaything. I mean, for Lord's no big deal, as I say. He's all-powerful, omnipotent, killing some demon. He may be so-called powerful, but he's no bigger or more powerful than a mosquito in front of the Lord. So in Vrindavan, he has handled all the demons like that. Now, outside Vrindavan, of course, is using the weapons while killing. And this killing demons is kind of keeps him busy, is one of his mission. Paritranaya sadhunam, and what? Vinashaya duskritam, to kill the miscreants. So this killing miscreants keeps Lord busy, and that keeps him away from Vrindavan. In fact, he had to leave Vrindavan because he wanted to kill Kamsa. Well, that was done, but then Jarasandha keeps coming 18 times for 18 years. So Lord was kept busy. There's a big battle that took place on the eastern bank of Jamuna, where Lohoban is. And that was a mega battle. Mahabharata, if you think Mahabharata war was a big one, no. This was much bigger. There were 18 Akshohini divisions, Akshohini divisions were involved in Kurukshetra. But in this battle or war in Mathura, other side of Jamuna, each time Jarasandha was bringing 23 Akshohini, each time 23 Akshohini divisions. And this time, for first time, Krishna and Balaram, they started using weapons. They desired to fight Jarasandha. From heaven, chariots descended, weapons descended, army descended, and with their help, Lord was battling and battling year after year after year. Kurukshetra war was 18-day long, and this war was 18-year long. Of course, not all year long, but seasonally or from so much time per year. And then Lord had to leave Mathura also. He had to transfer all all the residents, Yaduvasis, to Dwarka, and Lord leaves. Ranchod! Hey, he's afraid of me now, Jarasandha. He's scared of me, coward. But as Krishna and Balaram, they arrived in Dwarka, Ranchod Rayati! This Jarasandha was saying, Ranchod, coward, Kaika, coward. But Dwarka, thank you for leaving the battle. You're welcome. So someone says, Ranchod is coward. And someone else says, Ranchod Rayati. This is Lord. I mean, he's stealing the butter. But then he says, Makanchor ki. He's a thief and ki jai. Thief ki jai. It's all good. So as Lord stayed in Dwarka, and he stayed on and on and on, and he could not. Well, while leaving Vrindavan, he had said to the gopis, Aya say, just now coming, I'll be back. As he was in Mathura, killing of Kamsa happened, the wrestling match happened, festival happened. And as Nanda Maharaj and others, they had accompanied Krishna, Balaram. They were ready to return. And then Krishna surprised Nanda Maharaj. Drashtum eshamaha. I will visit you. What do you mean, I visit you? I will come visit you. So this was, first promise was to the gopis, and this one to the Nanda Maharaj and others, other residents of Vrindavan, those who were in Mathura at that time. And then, as Krishna was, Dwarkadish was in Vrindavan for a long, long time, and residents of Vrindavan were missing him. So finally, one time, Krishna sent communication, I will come to Kurukshetra for a sunny cliffs bath. You may also come. So residents of Dwarka arrived, and residents of Vrindavan also arrived in Kurukshetra. The great meeting, Sammelan happened. And the residents of Vrindavan had gone to Kurukshetra with determination. This time as we meet Krishna, Balaram and others, we will not let them go back to Dwaraka. We will bring them. If necessary, we will drag them to Vrindavan. This is a chariot pastime. Jagannath Rath Yatra pastime has origin in this pastimes at Kurukshetra. And this is also where he manifests his Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra darshan also in Kurukshetra. So that time Krishna says, I will come, not now. I have few more demons on my list, on my hit list. The Shalva is there and Shishupal is there, Dantavakra. Few more to go and then I will be back. So what to do? The residents of Vrindavan were disappointed and they had to return to Vrindavan. But as they had promised, Krishna had promised, and Krishna's promise is a promise, he will for sure return. So after they arrived in Vrindavan, they did not go to their respective homes. They were waiting at the kind of entrance of Vrindavan. He may be coming any day. And then finally in Hastinapur, Shishupal was killed, again with the Sudarshan. He was also another envious, this, that. 99 offenses were tolerated, 100th one, and his head was chopped off, and he was also liberated. When the news reached Vrindavan, especially Dantavakra, they were brothers. When Dantavakra heard that his brother Shishupal was killed by Krishna, then Dantavakra wanted to kill the killer of his brother. And he was so angry, so furious, he became krodhandha. Anger makes you blind. And he's lost the sense of direction. He wanted to go in the direction of Dwarka, but he was making rounds. He was not getting out of the circle because he was bewildered. And then comes Narad Muni, may I help you, sir? Sure. He says, I want to kill that Krishna. Could you bring me to Dwarka? Show me the direction, or maybe I could accompany me. And Narad Muni said, no problem. In fact, you be here. I will bring Krishna. And he could kill him. Big deal, good deal. And that's what Krishna, Narad Muni did. He goes to Dwarka and he lets Dwarkadish Krishna know, that Dantavakra, he wants to kill you. Could you please come and be available so that he could kill you? Sure. And then Krishna comes and Dantavakra was killed in a place called Datiha. Dati means Danta, teeth. Ka means where he was killed. That place is in Bahulaban. And during Brajamandal Parikrama, we passed by that place, Datiha, Ram. And when Dantavakra was killed, he was kind of last one on his list. Then Lord goes to, what is that? In Mathura, that ghat, Vishram Ghat. And Lord dumps all his weapons into Jamuna. And now he's free to keep his promise. Now he's free to go back to Vrindavan, where all his dear devotees were waiting for a long, long time. And as Lord was driving, he's in a chariot, and he's blowing his conch shell. And all those residents of Vrindavan, they were kind of gathered one place, waiting. When they heard, Lord is coming, Lord is coming, Lord is coming, Lord is coming, Lord is coming. And they finally, when the Lord was in sight, they could see him They all shouted, Ayore! 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 He has come. He's here. He has come. He's here. And that's how Lord kept his promise, returned to Vrindavan, and he was back with the residents of Vrindavan. Dhama ki. And of course, there's no end to these pastimes. So Lord spent a couple of months, and then he had returned to Dwarka to continue pastimes there. But I'll stop here. Haribol. Thank you.